G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. We're back at it once again with a little bit more team action. Spawning in on the north side of the map, playing in the color pink as the Ottomans. We've got White Noise. And to his west a little bit, playing as the Mongols in the color red, we've got King One Sail. Down on the south side of the map, playing in the color green, over here as the Ottomans as well, we've got Dusty Bones. And of course, in the south, well, ladies and gentlemen, if it isn't the one, the only, Bad Rabbit, aka Sheep Per Minute. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a 2v2. We are here on Prairie, and I'm very excited to say, look, it's a little bit of an early Christmas present right now, but Bad Rabbits, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing all right. Let's just put it that way, because Dusty reached out to me, said, hey, you know what, things aren't going the best right now. Can we have a little bit of a cast? And I said, you know what, I want to take a look at this game, because this is quite interesting to me, because there's something I really want to talk about. This map is Prairie. This is a beautiful map. I love this map. Why do I love this map? Because it's high octane, high action, stuff going on absolutely everywhere on this map. And look at this when it comes to 2v2, how good this is. Why isn't this map in the ranked ladder? That's what I want to know. This isn't in ranked 1v1. It isn't in ranked team. It's just literally only in quick match right now. That's the only place that you can play. And it's such a great map. And look at the way that you spawn as well. So we take a look at Dusty right here. Look how close he spawns down here to Sheep Per Minute. They're very, very far away. But look how close he spawns to his enemy. His enemy's right there. So you've kind of got like these two 1v1s on each side of the map, and obviously you can help each other out, but you're so damn far away. So I really feel like this map needs to be added into the 1v1 pool. I want to see it in the ranked pool. It's really important to me, because I know you guys would know at the moment that when it comes to ranked games, where playing Age of Empires 4, it doesn't feel the best at the moment. It doesn't feel the best with the maps that we've got. I mean, I don't have enough vetoes. How am I going to veto all the water maps and then also veto the terrible maps? You know, or just give me, like, if there's 8 maps, give me 7 vetoes. I just want to play that last map. Find me the one guy who wants to play that map as well. And you know that there's like one dude who hasn't vetoed Mediterranean and is just sitting there by himself in queue for like 10 minutes. But let's talk a little bit about what we've got going on today. So we've got a 2v2 on Prairie, a very open map. And Prairie is known for its very small, very, very small forests. We've got tiny little forests dotted around the map. So I'm looking forward to seeing how Dusty and Sheep Per Minute are going to be able to take advantage of that. Because that's going to be really, really important. Because... Excuse me, because when it comes to 2v2, playing up against the Mongols can be difficult. They are known for their aggression. They're known for their ability to be able to take control. And I think the Mongols especially are probably one of the best team game civs at the moment, just because like you try and wall this up. I mean, look what we're talking about. This map is absolutely huge. You're going to have to wall the whole thing. Now, we did see there was a trade attempt going to be coming through from King One Sail, but I think he's decided... upon changing his mind, he said, you know what, we're just going to go with the deer stones. We'll play stock standard here. I think this is a safe bet, but on a map like this, honestly, trade is definitely the way to go. I love trade, I love Mangadize, and I think for the Mongols, in team games especially, you can be very heavily rewarded through them. So I would say, you know, to Bad Rabbits, to Dusty, hey, you guys are probably going to do all right this game, because there's no trade coming through. At least not yet. Let's just say that much. But down on the south side of the map, we do have the age ups now coming through, the School of Cavalry for Bad Rabbits. So, and also like this, an outpost coming down on the gold mine. So this is really smart. Now, normally I would say this isn't a good idea, but you want to know the reason why it's a good idea. Number one, you're playing against the Mongols, but number two, you're so far away from your enemy, or so far away from your ally rather. So if your enemies look to push in, potentially force you off that gold, which we do see the Khan coming down now, but I suspect there's not going to be too much action, then that outpost is going to allow you just to maintain control of that. Because if you start thinking about, okay, where am I going to go for my next gold vein, you have to go quite far away. So it makes a lot of sense. You're also going to be able to jump in the outpost like this and look to take out the Khan. Looks like King One Sail not really paying attention, cops a couple of shots to the face right there, but fortunately, Bad Rabbit's doing a decent job. Able to keep gathering up that gold, but the age up now comes through. I expect that we're probably going to see, we'll take a look at the resources. So we've got a little bit of idle villagers down here, so probably going to be quite some time before we see that night come through. But over on the other side of the map, Dusty going to be going up with the Twin Minaret Madrasa, a little bit behind, but obviously he did open with the military school, so makes a fair bit of sense. And we've had a double military school opening from this guy, from these players on both sides. But one of the differences, we've got the Twin Minaret Madrasa down here for our first Ottoman player, and our second Ottoman player, Sultan Hani Trade Network. So a little bit more focused on trade. I feel like for White Noise as well, this is a pretty decent position for him to be in. The question is whether he's going to actually be able to take advantage of trade because he hasn't spotted out. And you know what's kind of interesting is that because it's a 2v2, you can see that neither player is actually, they haven't connected the dots yet. You know what I mean? Like they're both focused on each other. You can see White Noise is literally only focused on his enemy. It's like we're in the Thunderdome basically. These two guys going up against it on the north side. On the south side, Bad Rabbit's going to be going up against King One Sail. Nice little micro coming in from Dusty. I don't know if you guys saw that. A little bit of a ring around the rosy there. And now going to be forced in on towards this stowed outcropping. And his enemy's not going to have any response for a while. Age-up's now coming through for both of our Ottoman players. Or rather, for the first of our Ottoman players. King One Sail also aging up. We did see the deer stones coming down. And it looks like an outpost going to be thrown down right next to the town center. So looking to extend that Yam network over these villages and probably move the deer stones on. Might be thinking about playing a bit more aggressively. But now we do see the School of Cavalry has been pointed towards the gold mine for the moment. Sheep per minute. Let's take a look and see what she's up to. Just pulling in a wheelbarrow for the moment. Looks like the Khan continues to sit on that front line up towards the north. Look at the scouting job that's been done by these two on the south side as well. Dusty Bones and Bad Rabbits just doing a wonderful job. So for anybody wondering why I'm calling sheep per minute Bad Rabbits, it's because that's her actual gamer tag. That's what she goes by. She's the sheep queen herself, so she's sheep per minute as well. Interestingly, she doesn't play Mongols though. You'd think with a name like sheep per minute, she would be playing Mongols, but we do see the range going to come down now towards the north where Dusty, oh geez Louise, Dusty looking to really start escalating things up here towards the north side. Dropping down the military school. Blacksmith also going to be coming out. Makes a lot of sense. Let's ride on board with White Noise and see what the response is from him. And I do like this from White Noise, going for the outpost on the mining camp. Definitely makes a lot of sense considering the aggression that he's had so far. But, I mean, when it comes to this map, I love this map. I love the design of this map. You know, typically when it comes to maps, right, wood is one of those things that you don't even have to think about until like the 15th minute, the 16th minute, because you're just so heavily focused on the wood that's in your base. But when it comes to prairie, wood is not the focus, or rather, gold is not the focus, stone is not the focus, because you've got giant gold, giant stone in your base. The focus here is wood. And so you're thinking, where do I expand next? Where do I expand next? And because of that, it makes it very easy for your enemy to hit you with these raids in all these different spots. And it means civilizations like the Mongols are really strong. Civilizations like the French, because they've got that mobility, that upward mobility. They can move around very easily. But we do now see a barracks going to be coming down. A little bit of a spearman action for the moment. Gur also getting dropped down back towards the woodline, and you know we can see right now that he is almost completely exhausted. I'm trying to see where that wood is that he's exhausted. Actually, is he just not gone for this front wood? Might just be the first wood that he's going for down on this south side, but looks like a little bit of a battle over on that position. Down towards the south, we do see archers now going to be coming out as well. Knight ready, standing by, waiting. More action up towards the north side as Spearman now coming in over on the wood line there. White Noise having a little bit of a tough time as villager number 1 goes down. Finally gets a reaction in the 3-spear raid right now. Dusty Bones channeling his inner Marine Lord with a classic Spearman raid. He does have the number advantage, but it's not going to be for long because the villagers, well, we weren't counting those and now we are. So, unfortunately, Dusty going to have to dust himself off after that little loss. But indeed, heading back into the woodline for a re-up, but Town Center going to be supporting with a bit of covering fire. Now, I'd love to see some trade coming out here from White Noise. The only issue is that he doesn't know where the trade is. He does have that marketplace, or rather the trade post towards the north, so he could look to trade off that. But for the moment, he's just going to be chilling out for the moment. We'll take a look now down towards King One Sail's side. Looks like he's just going to be hanging back, a lot of upgrades coming through, so could be thinking potentially about going for that second town center, and an outpost going to get thrown down here, looking to try and buff up those villages, get himself a little bit more movement speed, which makes a lot of sense. But now down on the south side, sheep per minute, as her name would suggest, has collected all the sheep, and right now, how many sheep per minute is she sitting on? We got 16 sheep, we're at 9 minutes. I'm going to give you a rough sheep estimate of 1.8 sheep a minute. That is not too bad right there, as the name does say. But we do see upgrades coming through for things other than sheep. It looks like we've got sheep a minute. I have a question. Why did you put a mill next to the town center? I know that the Chinese do this, but why do you do it as the French? Have you been watching a bit too many of my videos and you're just like, mill next to the town center. I need to do that more often. Or is it just because you want the upgrades? I guess you probably just want the upgrades from the mill. In which case that makes sense. But I've just realized now, looking at it, like, hold on a minute. That's something that we see for the Chinese. We don't normally see that for the French. And hold on a minute. Dusty Bones up to the north side. Really looking to get messy as the second town center was coming out. Hold on a minute. What happened up here? King One Sail was going for a second town center, but he's just given up on it. Oh, rather, White Noise, apologies. White Noise was going for the second town center, but he's just given up on it. Just fallen back, and I think he's probably had to, right? The archer number here is quite decent. White Noise might make a bit of a mistake if he doesn't cancel this town center. He needs to readjust, rejig, replace that town center, move it. There we go. And he does get the cancel, so not going to be losing those resources. Hopefully, it just chucks it down here over on the gold. Stone's another good spot that you can put it down. But Blacksmith. So a little bit of a hot tip for you guys. If you're playing the Ottomans, try not to build all of all of the production facilities in the rest of your base. You kind of want to put them off to one side of your base so that you can really take advantage of that blacksmith, because otherwise you're going to have to be putting down blacksmiths early, and you don't want to be doing that. They are quite expensive, 100 wood. Ideally, it's best just not to make them. You just want to be having one. But now on the south side, that 1v1 that we talked about earlier, it's happening. We do see the knight does get taken down. It looks like there was an archer maybe potentially as well. A little bit of a raid up towards the north side. Dusty coming in hard. And now those spearmen going to be able to repel the Sparky. Villagers do go down though. 1, 2, 3 villagers on the ground. So Dusty doing a decent job in his 1v1 up towards the north. My concern though, it's going to be for Bad Rabbits on the south side. I don't know how she's going to hold on against this Mongol player. You can see the Mongol player now going to be switching over to pastures. Looking to try and take advantage of the natural sheep, and we do see that now the line has been crossed. Looks like King One Sail has come to help out White Noise towards the north. And look at the cleanup crew that's happened up here. Dusty Bones gonna be sleeping with the fishes after this one. Well, I mean, not really sleeping with the fishes. You guys know what I mean, right? He's gonna be having to seal himself up in a new place of life, because he's just lost it all over here. But we'll check in with him. He did spot out his enemy was thinking about going for an expansion. Does he look to do something similar? He's got plenty of resources in the bank. He could be thinking about a second town center here. Production facility numbers are pretty decent though. Looks like he's really been practicing his Ottomans. We see the third military school coming out. No real surprise there. Does move into military campus after taking Anatolian Hills. We'll ride on board with White Noise and see what White Noise has opted for. It's going to be Anatolian Hills. Interestingly, we don't see that second point coming through just yet. That's the difference, because the age up's going to come through instead. White Noise going to be looking to go to that castle age. And what direction does he go here? Does he look to go for the Mehmed Imperial Armory? Does he look to go for the Istanbul Council, I think it's called? It might be the Imperial Council. We'll wait shortly. He's about to click up any second, I can tell you that much. Slit's coming through for him as well. Now the age up also coming in for King One Sail. An aggression moving out on the map. Mangadai together with Spearman, a ferocious combo to be going up against Spearman. Looking to try and skewer up a knight for free. I'll tell you what, mate. You got to be careful with that. And it looks like we do have the age up coming through. It is going to be the Mehmed Imperial Armory, aka the MIA. But it is not going to be MIA today. It is going to be here. And the castle age now coming through for King One Sail. Step it out. Plenty of gold going to be coming in for him. Lots of resources in the bank. Can do a lot of different things. Going to be going with a barracks archery range, barracks, and another stable. Interestingly, not a lot of stone here has been spent on these units. Doesn't have anything sitting underneath the Uvu. And over towards the north, a huge force building up for Dusty Bones. Looking to attack in onto the wood line. Will be successful. Couple of villagers there. Gonna be going idle. He repels the Spahi with the Spahi. Couple of spearmen. Now villagers getting pulled out. What do we got right now? Is there a keep coming down? Yeah, White Noise gonna be going for a keep, I think. No, is he just pulling the villagers to fight White Noise? Don't do it, White Noise. That is not the way you want to do it. Villagers having to head back to the pavilion. He might need to drop a keep at this point, though. Everyone enters the town center. Fortunately, Dusty, yet to have any battering rams, anything like that. But we do see Dusty now going to be potentially aging up. He's got plenty of resources in the bag. White Noise still yet to age up. 5 villagers tapping away as hard as they can. But it's just not enough, not nearly enough. And now it looks like we've got a little bit of assistance. Over from King One Sail. Dusty also bringing in the meta. Knights also coming in. And look at this, Bad Rabbits from the south side. Gotta be careful though, the Spearman catcher. Oh, it's terrible, terrible damage. And now another town center for White Noise going down. He cancels it once again. He really loves this spot. He wants to get the town center in that spot specifically. Beautiful micro though coming out from this south side team. Archer's able to pick off the Spearman. Spearman getting caught out of position. And the Knights now heading through. Look at this. Bad Rabbits identifying that this is where the villagers are going to be. Head straight in. Sieges down the outpost. Villagers looking to try and make an escape, but no. White Noise says, I'm going to try and repair that outpost up. It's a bit of a mistake, though. And things not going well right now for White Noise. Villager count. Let's check in with them and see how they're doing. White Noise at the moment sitting on 33 villagers. Bad Rabbit only on 24. 46 for King One Sail and Dusty Bones on 52. Forward keep now coming out from White Noise. Plenty of villagers here looking to throw this down. And now over towards the east side. We do have Dusty looking to age up as well. Let's have a look in on the south position. See exactly what Bad Rabbits is up to herself. Nice little fortification on this outpost. No chance of it going down. Villager count definitely leaving a little bit to be desired right here, Bad Rabbits. We got to start clicking on that villager a little bit more. And oh no, things are looking terrible. It doesn't look like it's doubtful that it's going to go up, though. Keep does go up in Spy. You're going to be able to clean this up. Dusty in a decent position here all of a sudden. But then unfortunately loses all of the units. The Spy, White Noise, going to be doing a decent job of cleaning them up. And now you might be looking at White Noise and going, well, White Noise, where are all your villagers? You've only got 23. He doesn't need villagers. Why doesn't he need villagers? Because he's got MIA, baby. He's got the MIA. He's also got the 2 military schools. And now down a little bit over towards that east side. The mass continues brewing. We're right on board with our Mongol player. Trade yet to come in. But more production going to be coming out for King One Sail. Triple barracks, double archery range, double stable. Plenty of production here. Now we start to see the upgrades coming through for the Mangadai. That's where it starts to get scary. Once you've got that Mangadai out, that's where it really starts to get scary. I think in the event that this goes through to the late game, the advantage is probably going to rest with our team from the north. King One Sail, together with White Noise. You just got to favor the Mongols when it gets to the late game. They've got the superior Springald. Got a lot of power. The Mangadai able to run around the map relentlessly. And that's something that we haven't seen a lot of this game. He's been making Mangadai. He's been getting upgrades for them. But we haven't seen a whole bunch of Mangadai just looking to try and invade the enemy. Looking to try and hit those wood lines. Hit those farms. A lot of exposed villages out here as well. Plenty of fun to be had. But now it looks like Manganel going to be coming out for Dusty. Does Dusty have this in? Oh, I think he's got it in as well. I wasn't too sure whether Dusty had this actually in the range of this blacksmith, but you can see Dusty doing it 100% right now. A single blacksmith powers up every single one of these buildings. That's exactly how you want to do it right there. We do see a second town center now going to come down for him. So the expansion for his enemy was denied multiple times. Dusty doing a very good job with it. But now White Noise going to be behind on the town center count. Over towards the west side. Plenty of villages here. Just gathering up. We're still yet to see an expansion town center coming out from King One Sail. The blacksmith going to be coming in and look, it's trade. Trade has finally made its way through. But where are the traders? Where are they going? What are they doing? Where's the market? I don't even... Oh, there's the market right there. Oh, he's just trading to his ally, who's also got trade. So I don't think these guys have discovered... They haven't discovered the trade post to the north. There would be so much potential here. But instead opting for trade. A little bit suboptimal. In fact, I'd be tempted to say quite a lot suboptimal. You can see the gold. Only running 28 gold at the moment. These numbers are rookie numbers. Coming out to here, you'd probably be looking at about 70 to 80. Oh, excuse me. A little bit of a hiccup. And speaking of hiccup right now, look at Dusty Bone. No hiccups over there. Jeez Louise, he's got quite a mass building up over here. I want to check in on the south side. Bad Rabbit's going to be looking at age up any second now. Which landmark does she go for, though? That's going to be the big question. Obviously, it's the French. They've got a lot of good landmarks. And it's going to be the Royal Institute. So looking to try and pick up some of those upgrades a little bit earlier than what they should be allowed. You know, those royal bloodlines? Those crossbow stirrups. Get them in nice and early. And a monastery now going up, or rather mosque going up for White Noise here. Looking to try and pick up some relics. There's plenty of relics on the map to be had. But still the cavalry from Dusty going to be burning it down. Another military school getting added in. Underneath the town center of White Noise, and he's going to repel it. Manganel shot comes off. It's a little bit short, though. Second mangonel shot. So we got Janissaries coming out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. The Janissaries going to be doing a decent job on the back line. A little bit of a 1v1. Battering ram also comes out. He falls back towards the keep. Definitely the right decision here. Big shot from the mangonel downtown. Somehow manages to hit a three-pointer. What an absolute crazy shot there. We do see there is an Imam in queue, but I feel like it may not be destined for this world, as indeed the mosque does go down. Siege Workshop also looking to try and get up on the front side. Unfortunately, not really leveraging the power of this keep as much as he could be. But now White Noise going to be able to clean up the battering ram. Looks like we've also got Bad Rabbits coming in with a couple of knights. And oh no! Oh, the Mongols from the south side looking to clean it up. The mangonel goes down. Spearman here going to be able to hold this position on the Spahi and the knights together with a little bit of a lead away here. You can see beautiful micro coming in from Bad Rabbits, trying to keep these knights alive. Heading back towards the Mangonite. She knows the targets. And more knights now coming in from the south side looking to clean it up. All of a sudden, Dusty Bones together with Bad Rabbits looking like they're in an incredible position. But the cavalry numbers absolutely insane at this point. Both players now reaching the castle age on this south team, and Men-at-Arms coming in. Archers also. Big push coming in on this north side. This could be it right here as more battering rams going to be coming up. Bad Rabbits looking to try and add in a battering ram herself. Janissary on the back line doing a decent job of just powering through these men-at-arms. And now the cavalry numbers starting to look good for this north team. Trade still going on, still going strong for our Mongol player. More archers moving forward. Looks like for the moment the battering ram has been neglected. Mangadai numbers starting to pick up as well, but look at these knight numbers, these lancer numbers as they begin to move in. Men-at-Arms in the mix as well. Khan going to be there pumping out some damage. And we got plenty of Janissaries. Look at this. The Janissary numbers still looking solid. I'm going to take a look at White Noise. White Noise had to go for the Janissary tech, right? Yeah, he did. Went straight into Janissary company. Definitely a smart move. 3 of the military schools, so a total of 6 that he was able to take. Oh, six Janissaries. Looks like he didn't go for a 4th military school just yet. Market coming up for sheep per minute. Do we potentially see some trade on the south side as well for sheep per minute? Could be a way that she's maybe, yeah. Oh. I thought this was a market. I got excited, but I think she's probably just put it here. And then she's going to look to trade down to this trading post. Which is definitely the right choice. Beautiful scouting here as well. Just keeping tabs on enemy villages, enemy positions. Exactly what you want to see. King 1 sail. Still looking solid over here. Look at the villages. Plenty of villages. Oh my lord, look at the resources right now for King 1 sail. King 1 sail. I need you to research improved siege engineering and start making units, baby. That is what I want to see. If we take a look at the production right now, he's got Manganai in queue. So definitely the right thing. Now, for any newer player who's watching this and thinking, oh, you know, there's something that I could do differently. Well, here you go. Add in more production. You can see right now 6 archery ranges, definitely a good number. I reckon you can go even higher than that. We can see he's adding in that extra archery range. I'd be even thinking move up to 10. Make it 10. Make it a baker's dozen. Get up to 13, mate. Big trade coming in behind though. He's up to 31. Has he moved that market a little bit further away? No. Just getting more return now on that trade, up to 31. I don't actually know what that is for the Mongols that allowed him to get more gold, because he was on 28 before. And I don't think either of these buildings have moved, unless he's moved the market. I don't think he has. Large gold vein. It's gone. Well, in Australia, we say tits up. It's gone tits up. It's gone completely. Step it out. Gonna have to move into greener pastures. Gold mine out here. Gold mine to the back. Which direction does he look to go? Scouting definitely being an issue this game. King 1 sail does move to the backside though. My main concern right now is that King 1 sail's got so many resources in the bank and hasn't spent them. Nothing in production right now. If you're watching this game or playing your own games and you see this many resources in there, double click your barracks. Get some men-at-arms out. Double click your archery ranges. Get some crossbows out. Double click your stables. Get some anything at all. Just get it out. That's all that matters. Just get them out. Try and spend those resources as much as you can, because military is what's going to really seal this game for you. And take a look at this. Oh my lord, take a look at Dusty Bones over here. He is dusting off the old Janissary, baby. He's got plenty of these Janissaries out right now. 19 Janissaries in this team game. On the south side though, we'll take a look at how oh, there we go. 111 gold a minute coming through for Bad Rabbits. Doing very, very solid now. Beautiful trade right there. So for anybody wondering, this is 100% the way that you want to be trading. Longer distances. You don't want to be going for these shorter distances like this. You want to be going the whole length of the field if you can. So really nice pickup by Bad Rabbits there. And now Dusty's starting to begin pushing upon his opponent. I don't think this town center was actually built. I think that he just canceled the town center. Battering ram moving forward. Everything is under siege. And look at the forward racks is coming out from Dusty right now. He's really looking to style on White Noise up to the north. But do not count King One Sail out. He's got quite a force over here. He's adding in more units. Age up about to come through from Dusty. Look at the siege mass beginning to build for White Noise. I'd love to see just a little wall coming in as well, just to protect these. Trebuchets sieging down the keep. Safe little distance he's got. Now remember, when you're playing your team games, the most important thing is keeping your armies together. You want to make sure you guys are fighting together. 2 is more powerful than 1. But obviously there are caveats to that. If you're getting raided, don't send both of your armies back to deal with the raid. Send just as many units as you're going to need to clean up the raid. Everything else stays together. Trebuchet slowly working down the keep. Villagers moving forward. It looks like he's rallying villagers out here right now, White Noise. Right on board with Dusty. Oh, King One actually going up as well. King One Sail going up to the Imperial Age. So we've got double Imperial Age coming through shortly, I suspect. As Dusty's also going up to the Imperial Age. We do indeed see it's the Istanbul Observatory. Putting it down. Pretty good spot here. Plenty of room for more military. Checking in. Once again, down on the south side. What upgrades have we picked up? Plenty of upgrades coming through. Still no royal bloodlines just yet. For Bad Rabbits. The forces down here. She's probing. Look at the scout as well. Beautiful control with the scout. Just keeping tabs on where the enemy's at. Same time towards the north. More farms have been added in. The consequence of not taking that sheep is that you can't build the farm right next to the mill. Does spot out the trade happening here. So both sides trading. Obviously one side's trade much more lucrative than the others. Relic's getting picked up. Look at the Magadai in the middle. Gotta be so careful of this. And now we've got ourselves a little bit of a battle beginning to unfold as we enter into the cinematic mode. It could be a 2v1. We're gonna need a savior right now. Where is Bad Rabbits? Because at the moment, Dusty Bones is getting 2v1. The Mangonels, big shots from downtown. Watch out, Dusty. You're gonna be turned to dust if you're not careful. Look at the Mangonels. Absolutely massive damage coming through. We hear the age ups also making their way in. More Mangos moving forward. He's fortunately not controlling them the best. White Noise should just be just really running straight down the middle. Good little defense though. Able to hold on, and beautiful shots coming in. Oh, the Men-at-Arms make it in just in time. Needs to try and split the Mangonel, but he's been cleaned up completely. And we have a look, there's a counterattack on the other side. Bad Rabbit saying, you know what, you take the 2v1 in the north. I'm just going to go down the bottom side. I'm just going to force the enemy out of position down there. That's exactly what she does. And we can see Dusty Bones is saying, help me. Mangonel shot comes off, doesn't hit the back line, so he's okay. The Janissary numbers still looking solid. He's on 11 Janissaries. Down towards the south side, though. The push coming in down there. Outposts under threat. Battering ram looking solid. Knight numbers also looking pretty good. Still yet to see that royal bloodlines coming through just yet from Bad Rabbits. The Sheep Queen herself is slowly whittling down her opponent despite the score difference. She's half the score right now of King One Sail, but she's taking him to school and she's teaching him how to play Age of Empires right now. Villagers getting pulled to, I think, repair that outpost. And now they're just chilling out right now with John Cena. Back up towards the north, though. The push continues. Dusty able to take down a pretty solid enemy here. White Noise was looking pretty solid in this game. And look at this. More Lancers coming through, and now Sheep a minute. Really going to be looking to age up, get that tech lead, get that. Is that a Kagagnet Palace? Oh my god, it is too. Oh, King One Sail, don't do it to me like that. The Kagagnet Palace coming out. That is not what I expected. And it looks like he rolled Lancers. That's not terrible. 5 Lancers is pretty good when you think about it. That's actually pretty decent. You can just choose Lancers, right? That's actually not terrible. How long does it take? Dude, that's actually pretty good. That's a good landmark. I don't know why we always meme that landmark. That's actually pretty solid. 5 elite Lancers all coming out at the same time like that? That's such a good swing. That's a great tempo builder. It's basically a military school, but just 5 of them. Why do we always meme on that landmark? That seems really good. What the hell? But the A-jump now going to be coming through. Bad Rabbits on the south side. She looks to go for the College of Artillery. She could be in a bit of trouble here. Her enemies picked up a lot of the elite upgrades. But White Noise surrenders in the north. And with White Noise going down, surely it means any second the King One Sail also goes out. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it, fellas, gentlemen, ladies. This one goes out to Bad Rabbits. Bad Rabbits, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling better. And I hope you enjoyed this cast. We tried to have a bit of fun with it. And look, hey, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. And enjoy.